Buying a home, it's one of the biggest decisions we ever make, right? But what if I told you that a piece of technology is completely changing the game? Today, we're going to dive into how real estate is getting smarter, faster, and just way more efficient for everyone. But first, let's just be real for a second. Come on, think about the last time you were looking for a new place. What was the absolute most annoying part? Was it driving all over town, those awkward open houses, or just that feeling of disappointment when a place looks nothing like the pictures? Yeah, we've all been there. The old way of doing things is just full of these little headaches, isn't it? Trying to get everyone's schedules to line up for a showing is a nightmare. You drive for an hour only to walk in and know in 5 seconds it's not the one. And you're just squinting at photos online trying to figure out, will my couch even fit in that room? The pictures just never ever tell the whole story. Okay, but what if you could have an open house that was open 24/7? One you could visit anytime, right from your couch, in your pajamas. Well, this isn't some far-off sci-fi stuff. It's the revolution that's happening in real estate right now. So, what exactly is a 3D virtual tour? Think of it like this. It's an incredibly detailed, interactive online experience. It literally lets you, the buyer, walk through every single corner of a house. You can look up at the ceilings, check out the floors, spin around 360 degrees, all without ever leaving your home. I mean, the difference is just night and day. Traditional photos, they're static. They give you one single limited view. It's all guesswork. But with 3D tours, everything is interactive. You're in control. You get a true, genuine feel for the space and the flow of the home. But here's the thing. This goes way deeper than just some cool visuals. It has a huge impact on connecting sellers with the right kind of buyers. The ones who are actually serious and ready to go. Let's dig into how that works. So this virtual first look does a few amazing things all at once. First, it saves everybody time. It totally cuts down on those pointless appointments for houses that were never going to be the right fit. This means that the people who do schedule a showing, they're already super interested, they're qualified. And maybe most importantly, they're already starting to build that emotional connection to the home. And get this, the engagement numbers are just incredible. We're not talking about a few extra seconds here. Buyers spend, on average, twice as much time on listings that have a virtual tour. That is a massive jump in attention. And that attention translates directly into real interest and, you guessed it, faster decisions. All right, so a 3D tour is a game changer. We get it. But it doesn't work in a vacuum. To be really, truly effective, it has to be part of a bigger digital strategy. It's a key piece of a much larger winning formula. So what does this whole winning formula look like? Well, it all starts with absolutely stunning, high-quality photos. That's your critical first impression. Then you bring in the 3D tour for the deep dive. After that, short highlight videos are perfect for capturing the home's energy, its vibe. And finally, you have clear floor plans to give people that practical clarity on the layout. And when you put that whole package together, you're not just showing a house anymore. You're presenting this complete professional story. It makes the listing and the seller and the agent look competent, creative, and most importantly, trustworthy. Okay, so this all sounds great on paper, right? But does it actually work out in the real world? Let's look at a perfect example that shows exactly how this strategy pays off. For this story, we're heading to Cape Cod. We're talking about a beautiful luxury home. Now, instead of just doing things the old way, the seller went all in on this complete digital package, with the 3D virtual tour right at the heart of it all. And this is where the magic happens. You had buyers from Boston, from New York, all exploring this property from their own living rooms. The agent said it perfectly. One couple just fell in love with the house simply by walking through it online. That powerful emotional connection, it was built entirely through a screen. Now look at how this just sped everything up. Day 1, the listing goes live. Just 2 days later, on day 3, the couple finds it and explores it virtually. By day 5, they're there in person for a showing. And the very next day, they make an offer. The virtual tour just put the entire process on hyperspeed. So what was the end result? Well, it was exactly what every single seller dreams of, a faster sale and for top dollar. It's the perfect proof that this digital-first strategy has a direct, powerful impact on the bottom line. So let's wrap this up. What's the big takeaway here? It's simple, really. Virtual tours save a ton of time for everyone. They seriously boost how much people engage with the listing. They track buyers who are actually ready to make a move, and they make a property just pop, elevating it way above the competition. Look, at the end of the day, it really just boils down to this. Meeting modern expectations. A 3D tour isn't just some fancy add-on anymore. Buyers expect tools like this that respect their time and make their search easier. And when you deliver on that, you build trust right from the get-go. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? If we can now fully explore, experience, and even fall in love with a home from hundreds of miles away, what other big, complex parts of our lives are next? What else is about to be completely revolutionized by this kind of immersive tech? Definitely something to think about.